Well, unfortunately, I think a lot of, whether you're a teacher, superintendent, or anything, you know, I mean, they have to do a lot of times what they're told to do, even though they disagree with it. And I think the general sentiment that I've come across with the teachers that I've come across with, they hate it because it takes away their creativity. It takes away what they were taught to do. Instead, they have to go to a cookie-cutter approach when it comes to education. And I think that all of our administrators, the superintendents and so forth, are
it's getting warmer out there.
They're following direction. Unfortunately, we need a lot more people just to step out and not follow direction. But I did see something in the Lakeland Ledger recently to where they were contemplating, you know, lowering the expectations when it comes to following through on testing and so forth. Of course, that could just be a bunch of talk, right? Yeah.
My opinion, more so than ever, right now, I get the very distinct feeling after watching this going on for the last couple of decades that people themselves, as individuals, we have lost our voice. People that are representing us, or supposed to be representing us, at both state and federal level, once they get in office, they do whatever the heck is right in their eyes for themselves. And they get entrenched in that. We no longer have a voice. What's your position? How do you feel about nullification?
Well, nullification, I was asked that question at my very first presentation. I totally agree with nullification, but the fact goes even deeper than that, like you said. I mean, look at us today. How many, this was publicized like I don't know what. You know, this event, it was out there. Invitations were sent out. Here's the root problem, guys. We need to get more people here, more people speaking out. And I'll tell you what, I might be a dreamer. I'm not delusional, but I really feel that this can be won. This State House representative race can be won. And I'll tell you what, if it's won by me, it's going to be because of you guys, the people. And we're all going to go to Tallahassee when I go. I can impress upon that. I am the poorest daggone candidate in the race. I've made it a vow not to take any special interest money from corporations and so forth. And what money I've contributed, a lot of it's been my own. I can honestly say that when I go to Tallahassee, we'll go there as the people. Now, we need to get the word out. Do I feel like I'm the most conservative when it comes to this race? Absolutely. I don't think there's any doubt whatsoever. Now, I'm the most conservative. And I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of unique ideals when it comes to education, child welfare, and so forth. We haven't discussed. And that's what it's going to take, innovative ideals to get things switched around. I'm not trying to get into office on the coattails of other politicians. What you see is what you get. But thanks. Any others? Yes.
Just a comment. More just the lack of knowledge, maybe, and maybe they feel, public feels like they don't have a voice, or that their voices don't make a difference. And knowledge is power, but also encouragement is, I think, the most powerful. And encouraging the public, especially the younger generations, we have to rise up, and we have to, the trajectory, we're going to help them. So my thing is just how are you going to empower and educate and build that confidence in everybody else to also do the same, follow in your footsteps.
Well, and The greatest answer I can provide that is the answer that I provide to all the people that I work with is repetition. We have just got to teach it and preach it every day of our lives. And don't come across from a negative standpoint. Do it from a positive standpoint, and teach people, educate them. Immerse yourself in. I'll tell you what. I've been criticized by even some of my own party. You know why? I'm the chair of the Polk County District Advisory Council Executive Board. That's the liaison between the community and the Polk County schools. I have been criticized by people, my own party, that said, "Why in the world are you involved in that? You're advocating, you're for something that we're not." And I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But you know something? I'm involved. I'm educating people. The opportunities I've been given by that association have been great, because people are able to see a different perspective." And just like the Casey Brady's that go to McKeown Academy, he's been involved. He's got some of his friends involved as volunteers in my campaign now. And those kids are great, because they'll come up to me and say, explain exactly what you mean by axe to tax. And you can sit down with them and educate them. But we have got to be doing it in a good, positive way, for the right reasons. And we got to be doing it day in and day out, and word of mouth. Because I guarantee you one thing: we win this election, people are going to take notice all across the state of Florida. They're going to say, what was different about this campaign? And they're going to realize that the big bucks don't count anymore. Any other questions? Everybody hungry? You ready to eat? Thank you very much.